So we've been having an absolute blast on the MSC Meraviglia, and today I'm going to tell you everything you need to know if you're considering cruising on this ship. I recently sailed on the MSC Meraviglia, and today I'll share my experience so you can decide if this vessel is the right choice for your next cruise. This ship was the first in MSC's Meraviglia class, and when debuted in 2017 was MSC's largest vessel and the 7th largest cruise ship in the world. It can host up to 5,655 passengers at full capacity. The Meraviglia exudes glitz and grandeur, typical of other MSC ships. Lavish entrances, bold artwork, chrome accents, and jewel-toned decor bring a sense of opulence to all public spaces. This grand design is everywhere you look, from the impressive casino to the Swarovski crystal atrium staircase. It's an absolutely gorgeous ship. Overall, I love the design, with one exception: the stateroom corridors. I'll touch more on that in just a bit, but generally, the public spaces are very easy to navigate. The ship is organized with top public areas on deck 19 through 15, lower public areas on deck 7 through 5, and the staterooms in between on deck 14 through 8. This layout simplifies getting around, which I really like. However, the stateroom hallways are a very different story. They're a bit like a labyrinth, with multiple hallways branching off both sides of the ship, making it very tricky to find your room. If you're used to ships with single hallways on each side, prepare for a bit of wandering around until you get a hang of it. I was walking around extremely confused on embarkation day. I'll link a video for you above showing you the entire boarding process from the parking lot to my room. This is definitely a video you want to check out if you would like to prepare yourself for boarding day on the MSC Meraviglia. The ship scores really well for design, cleanliness, and upkeep, but it fails a bit short on passenger traffic flow, especially after a show or big event in the Galleria Meraviglia. While it's mostly easy to navigate, you'll encounter some crowding during peak times in certain areas. The top decks of the Meraviglia are fantastic. Deck 15 features a large main pool area. Then there's a smaller area at the aft in the Horizon Amphitheater and a covered pool area in the solarium at the front of the ship. Yacht Club passengers also have their own private pool. Each of these areas has plenty of loungers, hot tubs, and surrounding bars. And the main pool deck even has a grill serving free food and ice cream, a great option for all of those soaking up the sun. Deck 19 houses a sizable water park with water slides, a rope walk, a splash zone for kids. Since it's one of the highest points on the ship, you'll enjoy fantastic views from here, and again, kids will absolutely love this area. The Sportsplex is Meraviglia's enormous kids zone, one of the largest I've seen at sea. Comparable in size to Royal Caribbean's Oasis-class ships. It includes a reception, a sports deck with a full basketball court, a teen club, an attic club, a separate space for younger kids and babies. Activities here include the Dora Me Lab, the Mini Lego Club, a large arcade, bowling, a flight simulator, interactive cinema, Formula One racing, and even a sports bar. It's an incredibly impressive area with options for all ages. However, many activities here come with an additional fee, which is a big bummer. The arcade is pay per play. The simulators are pay per ride. The bowling is charged in 30 or 60-minute increments. For those looking to save, MSC offers package deals that include extra credits for activities, but again, it's a real big bummer that you have to pay for some of them. But one thing I can tell you, that young cruisers will definitely love this place. It really offers a lot of variety for kids of all ages. Now, the gym on the Meraviglia is a spacious area with a good selection of machines and free weights. It's located just below the Sky Lounge, which is an enclosed area with comfy seating and floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the main pool on this ship. There's also a walking track outside on deck 16 that loops around the mid-aft section of the ship. For a full ship tour, I'll link another video above showing you all the areas on the ship. Make sure to check it out. Now, the ship's interior is as stunning as the exterior. Meraviglia features the largest casino I've seen on a cruise ship. It has a grand entrance, glass floors, a massive bar, and a wide range of tables and slot machines. The decor is very impressive, easily one of the best casinos on the high seas. And just behind the casino is the Carousel Lounge, where MSC offers paid entertainment. This was a first for me, as I hadn't seen a cruise line charge for onboard entertainment before. Now, there were 2 shows offered, and the tickets were less than $20 each, including 1 alcoholic drink from a very limited selection, like 2 or 3 of them were available. While I would have preferred to order my own drink from the bar versus having to pick from the small selection, the inclusion of the drink does make the ticket price a bit more reasonable. The shows themselves were entertaining, with lots of dancing, acrobatics, and really nice music. For those who prefer free entertainment, the Broadway Theater hosts traditional shows that are open to all without any charges. This theater is large and beautiful, and the shows are enjoyable, on par with what you'd sort of expect from other cruise lines. So again, Meraviglia offers paid shows at the Carousel Lounge and free shows at the Broadway Theater. Now, there was a bunch more live music scattered around the ship. There were promenade parties, very cool performances. The entertainment on the Meraviglia offers something for everyone. Talented singers, dancers, magicians, acrobats, and more keep you entertained from start to finish. There are also a variety of daily activities, from top deck games, trivia, bingo, arts and crafts, tournaments, foosball, ping pong, and pickleball. There are also large parties in the Galleria Meraviglia that add a very lively atmosphere, making this ship a lot of fun. Now, if you have any questions or want to let me know about your favorite part, or maybe not so favorite part of the MSC Meraviglia, make sure to comment down below. I really enjoy reading all of the comments and absorbing your feedback, so make sure to let me know what you think about this down below. And while you're there, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell. I post a lot of cruise videos to help you have a better vacation. You don't want to miss out on my next one. Now, speaking about videos, I've made an entire dining guide covering each restaurant on the ship and everything I ate during my cruise, which I'll link for you above. If you want a detailed overview of dining on the Meraviglia, that video is your guide. However, here's a quick summary. Meraviglia's complimentary dining options often receive mixed reviews. Many main dining room dishes are mass-produced and can lack a bit of flavor. I'd rate most meals around a 6 or 7 out of 10 for an average eater, although some nights reached an 8 or even a 9 out of 10. My 7-day cruise featured 2 special nights, an Italian night and a gala night, which offered a lobster tail dinner with premium meat dishes and special desserts. All of that was fantastic, and all of it was included for free in your cruise. One thing I really loved about the main dining room was brunch on sea days, allowing me to sleep in without having to miss breakfast. I haven't seen this on any other cruise, so major kudos to MSC for allowing people to have either breakfast or lunch all the way from the morning until late afternoon. On the downside though, I didn't really like MSC's approach to set dining times. Anytime dining is only available for certain room categories, so unless you book the highest tier package, you're assigned a set dining time. If you miss that time, your options are either to pay extra for specialty dining or head to the buffet. Now, the buffet does offer a good variety, but the options can feel repetitive after a week, and the space often becomes crowded during peak hours. This is where you really feel the size of the Meraviglia. The food quality isn't on par with luxury lines like Celebrity, but for a budget-friendly ship, it definitely holds up well. Personally, I think it's much better than a buffet on, let's say, Norwegian. The specialty dining options, however, are fantastic. The ship offers a variety of restaurants with 10 out of 10 experiences if you're willing to pay. Like I said, for more details, check out my linked dining guide above. It gives you every single thing you need to know about food on the ship. Now, booking with MSC can be a bit confusing because in addition to selecting a cabin type, you choose from 3 experience packages. Bella, the most basic package, includes accommodation, free meals in the main dining rooms and the buffet, daily activities, and entertainment. Dining is set seating only, means you cannot pick your dining time, and any room service or booking changes come with additional fees. Fantastica, this package includes everything in Bella, plus 1 free booking change, complimentary room service for breakfast, and ability to choose your dining time in advance. So still set dining, but you can choose what dining time you prefer. Now the highest package is Aurea. It includes all of the perks of Bella and Fantastica, plus free access to solarium, a welcome package with Prosecco and chocolates, anytime dining, and a 10% spa discount, along with priority boarding and a free 24-hour room service, not just for breakfast. So this is where you can actually pick anytime dining. Now this was a big pain point for me. I really wanted anytime dining, but did not choose this package. So because of this, it really downgraded my dining experience and is a major downvote for me. No other cruise line puts dining times behind paywalls. This is kind of ridiculous. Now, on a lighter note, one of the most fun and visually impressive spots on the MSC Meraviglia is the Galleria Meraviglia, a central indoor promenade similar to Royal Caribbean's Royal Promenade. The long space is lined with bars, restaurants, and shops, giving it a lively mall-like feel. But the highlight for me was the ceiling. A massive LED screen that runs the entire length of this space, showcasing beautiful visuals throughout the day. They even put on little shows at all different times of the day. It reminds me of Fremont Street experience in Las Vegas if you ever been, and adds a very unique vibe to the Galleria. Now at the very front of Deck 7 is Aurea Spa. This space is huge and boasts the largest thermal suite I've seen at sea, with steam rooms, whirlpools, saunas, and much more. I was very impressed and it's definitely worth a visit. A quick tip for you, you can get a free tour of the thermal suite area on the first day of your cruise before the ship starts sailing away. They'll give you tours, so all you have to do is just show up there and say, "Hi, I'd like to see the thermal suite," and they'll show you every room in that place. So it's a good to kind of scout this area if you wanted to get that package, because obviously this area is not free. The Meraviglia has 2,244 staterooms, with a variety of configurations, some of which accommodate more than 2 passengers. 55 of these staterooms are accessible to cruisers with mobility issues. I stayed in the balcony cabin at the very back of the ship, one of my favorite spots on any cruise. Surprisingly, MSC doesn't charge extra for this location, unlike Celebrity Cruises, which designates these rooms as sunset verandas with a premium price tag. My room was well appointed with a king-size bed, which can be converted into 2 twins, a couch, a desk, and a vanity area. Storage space was decent, though it could have been a bit more generous, and the bathrooms were quite comfortable. I'm on the taller side and usually have issues fitting into tight spaces, and I'm happy to report that I had no issues using any of the areas in this room. Now overall, I really liked the room on the MSC Meraviglia. I loved, of course, the balcony area. It was a little bit larger than the ones that you see on the side of the ship. It had 2 chairs and a table, and the absolute best view out of any space on this cruise. I loved just hanging out there on the balcony and, relaxing near the wake of the ship. The crew on the MSC Meraviglia were friendly and accommodating, though you do feel the size of the ship in the level of the service. On a large ship like this, the crew is stretched a bit thin, so the experience is more theme park than luxury cruise. Even so, I made friends with several crew members who remembered me by name and went out of their way to make me feel welcome. So this isn't a mark against the crew, they were fantastic, but it's just part of the game if you're sailing on a very large vessel. The MSC Meraviglia is an impressive ship that provides an exciting cruise experience at a very affordable price. While you may need to pay extra to elevate certain aspects of the trip, I think it offers a fantastic value for what you actually get. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.